Felicia Smith lives for drag racing. Building cars with her husband and racing with joy, she shows what passion looks like inside the garage and out. We now welcome in Felicia Smith to the Hoosier Hero class. Felicia, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me. This is insane.
What's it like now that you know you're a Hoosier Hero, you represent the brand for the next year or so?
I mean, I'm pretty much a superhero at this point. It just feels unreal, like a dream, and I have big shoes to fill from the previous Hoosier Heroes, and I'm looking forward to doing that.
Across all disciplines, everyone got a chance to submit, and everyone got a chance to vote, and now you're hanging out with a bunch of other folks, hopefully you get to meet and mingle with, and for all disciplines of racing. How did you guys get your start? You guys, because you and your husband in college decided to do something most people don't realize. That's how you got your start. What did you guys end up starting to do when it came to racing against each other?
My husband and I met in college in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I had a little Honda Civic and he had a V6 Camaro, and we were obviously not impressive, but we loved racing and we loved cars, and so we would kind of race each other, and as things progressed, we decided to actually buy and build a car, and we built it on our garage floor in our rent house, and that was 8 years ago now, and we've changed so much since then, and we've grown so much, and our passion that I thought couldn't grow anymore has just blossomed into something I never imagined. Aaron is my best friend, and the fact that we get to do all of this together, and the fact that he takes the back seat for me every single day while we're at the track is something that I could never thank him enough for.
Give us a definition of what drag and drive is.
I could talk to you about drag and drive all day. All day. So a drag and drive is where you actually drive your car from track to track, the car that you're racing. You drive it from track to track, and you haul a trailer with everything in it that you're going to need. We're talking about tools, wheels and tires, fuel, axles, anything that you might need or break along this trip, because it can be 1,200 miles, 5 different tracks, and you kind of never know what's going to happen. Like the one item that you think you're not going to need, you will need. So it's almost the ultimate test of a race car if you can drive it and race it.
Not just getting there, but the Hoosier motto of passion, pride, and success. We got the 2 knocked down. I want to talk about the success you've had in this process, including that just a couple, 2023. You had a great year, didn't you?
We did have a great year. We actually got to film with Street Outlaws, and we were on Discovery multiple times and kept getting called back, and it was a pretty wild year.
Did you bring home any hardware as well, like winners' trophies or podium finishes? I heard you had quite a few of those too.
We did, actually. So if we're talking 2023, I don't know if there was an event that we attended that we didn't bring something home. That was 2023. We peaked, and we just kept winning. And that sounds crazy to say, but I had a gentleman tell me, he was like, every time I see you somewhere, you're in the winner's circle. And it feels great, but at the same time, like, he didn't know that we almost didn't make that race. He didn't know that we stayed up all night to make it there. And so that's always something that I try to show people. Like, I want to show you the success, but I also want to show you how we got there so that you understand that it's real and it's hard work and it's dedication, but it's possible.
How do you inspire others as you go through what you get to do to cash big checks?
So I actually went to Automotive Vo-Tech whenever I was in high school. And one of the big things that we're doing right now is my teacher, my instructor, is still working at an Auto Vo-Tech teaching auto. And we are working with that class. So we went and visited them last April, and their school actually approved a vacation day, a field trip, if you'll say. And they all got to come to the track and watch me race on a drag and drive event that we did for a charity. And they were stuck on it. The kids loved it. The instructor, of course, loved it. And so the gentleman that puts on that event told them if they could get their car done that they had been working on, it's a school car, it's donated, everything's donated. If they could get it done, they would give them an entry for next year. So we have been raising money and sending parts and tires and safety equipment and trying to do anything that we can And those kids started that car last week. And that is the biggest accomplishment I feel like throughout my entire career. Not even me winning, not us going to some big event, not people knowing my name as I walk in. Those kids starting that car is the biggest accomplishment right now. We work with Make-A-Wish Oklahoma as well, and we raised a little over $2,000 for them our very first year. We've continued to do it ever since. We go on walks for them. We'll get little cards in the mail that will just kind of say the wish that they were able to fulfill because of the things that we've done. And I really have to thank my friends and my family and my followers, because I can't do this alone. You know, they make it happen. And I feel like when you have a following and you are on social media and you're on these platforms, why not use them for good for things like that?
When you eventually retire from racing, what do you hope people say about you as a person and a driver?
I hope that people don't remember all of the races that we've won or all of the trophies or big checks or whatever the case may be, but I just hope that they take something away from watching us. I genuinely am just thankful to be here and to be getting to experience all of this. So I guess I just want to take that and pass it on. As racing has changed my life, I hope that I can do that for others.